before you even be done with the school, you are owing school fees. How are you going to get £3,000 to pay that post-study thing? Well, Charlie, people will try and go to the pubs. Charlie, Brony will be. Nah, you see that thing? People try and find their own ways and means. No worry, Brony.
Yeah.
Like the boys are always wild, the girls are also wild, but the girls you mostly find them switching their business to be doing care jobs. Like, yeah, but the boys, because the girls are not ready to marry a boy without a British passport or something. Yeah. So now the boys, you find them in the pubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because when I was in the office, people did not take me for anything. No.
Okay.
Like, oh, boy, we'll buy on Yejuma after school. So
you mafia you.
I only wanted to call her during the time she was at the office.
Okay.
They will know that things they can't give me, like see that kind of thing. But
yeah.
Anytime about 6 p.m. in Ghana, we're free office.
Yeah.
So I'll shout out to her.
Hello everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube page on Let's Media Global TV. My name is Alice, but you can choose to call me Can You Be Official. Yeah, Charlie, I'm so much excited. Yeah, guys, so in case you are watching me for the first time, let me do a proper introduction to you. Okay, so I'm a Ghanaian student living in Germany, Bremen to be precise, and I love to share my life experience with you, with people like you, everybody, you understand? Yeah, and I like to talk about daily issues in Germany. Talk about student life, application issues, how to apply to schools in the UK, Canada, Germany, Australia, USA, and then also talk about finding job as an international student. You understand? So everything with regards to students living in abroad, I do this. And then also, don't forget, I'm also a comedian by profession, an event organizer. So in case you are having a birthday party or Charlie get together, yes, I'm also a DJ. So someone can say, Brales, you are 1,000. So guys, yeah, that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Guys, so please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's because of you we are doing this. Yeah. And then also make sure you like. Yeah, let us know in the comment section what you think about this video. And then also make sure to hit the notification bell so that every video that will come on your way, you will be the very first person to be updated. So if you have not watched our previous video, I will invite you to go back and watch the discussion I had with Frank. So if you are ready for Frank and you are ready for this interview, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Intro.
Crazy on it.
Welcome back, guys. So yeah, let me say this before you continue. If today is your very first time watching me, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel on Let's Media Global TV. You are not going to be paid. You are not going to pay for this. Just subscribe to support me. Like, share, and then keep the comment section busy. Okay. So today, our guest for today is Frank. But Frank and I had a discussion in our previous video. Very intriguing, very interesting, very informative. So if you really want to understand this video that we are going to do for today, make sure you go and watch the previous video so that you will really understand as Frank took us through his journey from Ghana, his background, from Ghana, how he applied to schools in UK and other stuff. You understand? So right now, today, we are going to talk about living conditions or living as an international student in UK. Right now, he is in Canada, but he has studied in UK before. Yeah, so without much ado, let's zoom into action. Welcome back, Frank.
Welcome, Alex. Yeah. Greetings from Canada to whoever is watching this from.
Which part of Canada are you? Toronto or?
No, I mean Regina, Saskatchewan.
Oh. Yeah. Is it close to Calgary?
I would say it's maybe 2 to 3 hours by flight.
Okay. Yeah. By flight? Wow. Hey.
Oh yeah. By land size, no. By land size is very big, like more than US.
So, Okay, very well. Okay, so Frank, in our previous video, you took us through the journey moment from Ghana when you went through, your university at Cape Coast, you study mathematics, how your madam during your national service, encourage you, like motivated you to, jackpot, move from Ghana because she thinks, right after finishing service, you will not get job there. They will not retain you. Hey, Charlie, service are brave off. Hey. So, guys, yeah, that's what she did for you. She encouraged you and then she entreated you to what? Move from Ghana to the UK to study, to, upgrade your life. Yeah, and you took us through. Right now, we are going to talk about, let's assume you're in UK. Like, take us through the life conditions. Living as an international student in the UK, because a lot of people don't know. They are just applying. So maybe your advice or your session or what you say will at least encourage someone or what give someone information so that the person will be updated when we're choosing to study in the UK. So take us through. The life conditions, UK pay fees, tuition fee, so take us through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for the opportunity, the platform. Life in UK, people say it's not easy, but easy as in a word is relative, depending on whoever is using that word. Somebody might come to UK and still be flexible and be living normal lives. Somebody will come to UK and Charlie hustling, and it's all because of money, tuition fees, and living expenses. Personally, I came to UK with $350 from Ghana to UK with $350. But as to how I survived, maybe it's God. So one thing about UK is that you see, with your bank statements for self-funded students, you need about your total tuition fee plus 9 months living expenses. The 9 months schools outside London is calculated by £1,023 per month. They assume that in a whole month, your living expenses should be about £1,023 per month. So if you multiply that one by, let's say, 1 month, you're going to get like 9,000 and something for 9 months. 9,000 something plus tuition fee, let's say roughly £15,000. Charlie, it's not cedis or it's not dollars, pounds. How are you going to get the money to pay your fees if you are coming to work and pay? So what mostly international students do is that people engage in like jobs around, because we are entitled to work on your student visa for 20 hours per week, and then unlimited hours during vacations. But personally, I didn't see any vacation in UK. I spent 1 year in UK. I didn't see any vacation because the winter break was just like 2 weeks. Then school resumed in January. So I didn't see any vacation in UK. But basically, students are allowed to work in the UK or at the school for 20 hours a week and not more, because once you try to go beyond that limit, your postgraduate study visa is at stake too. So you have to think about that. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so right now you are in a country where they speak English, and Ghana, West African countries, most of these West African countries speak English because we're colonized by the Great British. Where you are, they are the people who colonize us. So language is not the problem, but the accent, is a bit difficult for some of us. Yeah. So now, right now, were you there as a scholarship student or not?
Okay. As I said, in the UK, you don't go for during my I said in the UK visas you don't go for interviews, but if you're a scholarship student, you have to go for an interview.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go for an interview, they'll shortlist before they give you the official letter to go and apply for the visa.
Okay. Yeah, you said that in the previous video.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, right. So roughly, how much do you pay? Like how much?
Personally, my total tuition fee was £20,000
Per year or per...
Yeah, a year. Only tuition for my course, £20,000, and then plus living expenses was like you need about 35,000 to 40,000. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, £35,000 because 20,000 plus 9,000, 10,000 pounds, 30,000, and you don't have to get exactly that amount.
Okay.
You should get more because you might not know. You should get like miscellaneous.
Okay.
So let's say 30,000, 35,000 thereabouts pounds.
Okay. Okay. So that's your living expenses, right?
Yeah.
Break it down for us. Like, how much do you pay for a rent?
Okay. So if I want to use my scenario, for instance, I was fortunate to get a very, let me say, relatively cheaper place to rent because I came to UK with one particular girl. She's also a Ghanaian. We all from the from Ghana, like UCC, and we came to the UK. So I had a room basically that we had to pay £700 a month for the 2 bedroom. So we just split 350, 350. So I paid £350 a month for rent in the UK till I left the UK.
Okay. So
But
how is the demarcation of the room? Is it you share the same kitchen?
okay, it was a 2 bedroom with so I was just sharing the kitchen and the washroom with her. And then we live like family, so we're cooking together, doing everything together.
Oh, and yeah, no, don't say we were cooking together. She said she said she.
Yeah.
And you are a he. Oh no. Don't, I know, guys. She was doing the cooking for you. No, don't. Bruh, no. Don't let us go there. Don't try to, because she's not here. I will invite her to my channel to also come and watch. Say what you can say. Say we were cooking together. Say she was doing the cooking.
I think,
Yes.
however, you are, God bless you, Charlie. She has been a blessing to me.
You see?
From day one, Charlie. Because it was a hell. It was a hell because, Charlie. You see, when I was coming from Ghana, you see, her family loaded for her a bit, but
So
me, it was because it was assured that they would give me some money every month. So the first coming, Charlie, it was just put your heads together and do something. So
okay.
we rented a room for £700. Somebody even paid our first month for us. That's when we start working and we get money, then we should pay him back.
Oh, is the person a Ghanaian?
Yeah, Ghanaian. We met him at church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
God, that person.
Yeah. And the person was happened to be our TA back in UCC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he paid.
Then this boils down to treat everybody equally.
Yeah. Everybody.
Don't despise anybody.
Yeah.
Because you might not know where you meet that person, and then never be ungrateful.
Yeah.
Charlie, you see how life is.
Because that $350, if you convert it to pounds, it's like £200 or something. It can't pay rent.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So I was like, Frank, ask how it didn't mean every baby.
Okay, very well. Okay, so now let's go. Well, you have told us about the rent. Now let's come to, because you said you can work 20 hours in a week, right? Are jobs available for international students?
Okay. As to whether jobs are available or not, it depends on the, let me say, county where you are. You understand? Somebody might be living in London. There are a lot of jobs in London, but the cost of living in London is very high. You understand? Where, you see, a room I will get at my county for, let's say, 400. The average cost, the average rent will be, let's say, 400 to 450. The average rent will be like 400 to 450. But my place, I don't know how come we got it for like 700 raw, a flat fee for the 2 bedroom. Understand? So let's say somebody, that 700 that we paid as 2 bedrooms, somebody might be living in London and be paying it as just one room, one single room with shared stuff. You understand? So I think it depends on, people feel like, oh, the UK, they're not in London. But there are a lot of beautiful places in the UK, relatively cheaper than London. So
No,
if you feel
I'm talking of like, are there jobs?
Yeah, I'll come there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So look at London. There are jobs there, but the place is overcrowded.
Yeah.
And look at up north there, Sunderland, Scotland, Newcastle. People do not really want to go there. There are jobs there.
Oh.
So students who go there, some are okay finding jobs like at ease, just like that. Yeah. But imagine coming to London, you will get a job. By the end of the day, I think everything goes into rent. Everything goes into cost of living. But there are jobs relatively like there are jobs. At least student gets to do at least factory jobs, care jobs, and stuff.
Okay. 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 And is it really paying?
Yeah, at least it doesn't pay below the minimum wage rate. I think the minimum wage rate was like £10.5 per hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the minimum was like something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Are there black job for international students?
Yes. So one thing that most international students do, once they come, they register for there's something called SIA. It's a security card. So once you register for that security card, you can work in the pubs, you can work in the hotels as a security guard, like a door supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are some of the jobs that people even do on the table that they can get cash in hand, because maybe I'm a supervisor for maybe today there will be a football match at this stadium. We need stewards.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So once I'm the supervisor, I can go and bring my black people, like say Nigerians. Charlie,
Okay.
go and work for me. I'll pay you.
Okay.
Then they'll just give you something. If they are supposed to pay you, if you are to go on your own, maybe they'll pay you like maybe £12, but because you didn't know and somebody took you there, the person might pay you like maybe £11 or 10. It's good, but it will not pass through the system. You understand? But
So, what about food?
okay, so as
Is
I
it
said,
costly?
many urban and
Expensive
buy.
or?
So you see the flight gives you allowance of $3. All those $3. Before Ghana, now the thing I brought from Ghana was the top and down I wore from Ghana. That is the only thing I brought from Ghana. The $3 were food. And the girl too did the same thing. But ladies will have to carry medicure and pedicure, whatever. But everything was African foods because we heard that it was cheap. Some way, somehow, I feel like it depends on whoever is paying, because life in the UK was not really difficult for me. You understand? I was working 18 hours a week. 18 hours a week. It was just 2 days in a week. I was just working 2 days in a week, but I was okay. If I am able to pay my rent, I am okay. That is my definition for like satisfactory. If I'm able to pay my rent, I am okay. I don't crave to get more money to go and build a house. No, 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 no. So there are jobs there for students, but I didn't try any of them. Like like warehouse and care. I didn't try because not that I didn't. If I had gotten them, I would have maybe done them, but I didn't get them at that time. So yeah.
All right. Very well, very well. Okay, so now, were you paying insurance every month?
Yeah. So one thing about the health insurance that we pay back from Ghana before we come.
Oh, okay.
That is why in our previous I
So it's
mentioned
a
that.
year thing. It's a
Yes,
year.
it's a year. So if your course is 2 years, you pay times 2 from Ghana.
From
So
Ghana.
some people think they are smart. Maybe they want to stay in UK for long, so they want to come and do another degree for 4 years.
Okay.
Think about the health insurance for 4 years.
Okay.
Now, per the dollar rate, they're going to pay about 30,000, 40,000 for that insurance alone.
Oh.
Yes, for 4 years.
Okay.
Because it was like $600 and something per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is are the UK people friendly?
The funny thing was that in my class, like because of tuition fee and other things, a lot of people stopped the school. Understand? It's expensive. People converted their visas to care works and stuff visas and skilled worker visas.
Okay. So you can actually convert your student visa.
That is one advantage that the UK. But I think June, July of this year they cancelled that thing because a lot of the students come and they just switch. They can't go to the school.
Okay.
So the UK was once giving the opportunity for students to just maybe I work for this care home. I feel like this care home gives sponsorship. I can just speak to them. Once they agree, they switch my student visa to a care and they will give me a 5 years straightforward.
Oh, really?
I'm no more a student. I don't care.
Okay. So it was like that.
It was there. It was just this June, July. They canceled that. So now they are saying that you can't switch your student visa unless you are done with your school.
Okay.
You have successfully graduated from the course. Yeah. It was there. But the students were abusing it.
Yeah, student Charlie. Yeah. Opportunity. Okay, so now we are ending our video. Tell us the benefits. Benefits in studying in UK. We are not comparing to Ghana, but maybe I may be in Germany here. I may be planning to go to UK to study, or tell us the benefit of studying yeah, in addition to, the tuition fee, you said it's not difficult for you. It was okay for you. Yeah, but you hear from people. Be real here, like the benefits and then the pros and cons in the UK before we'll end the video.
Okay, one benefit I would like to talk about benefit of being a student, particularly in abroad. First, you can take advantage of your student visa to apply for. Personally, I had to leave UK after school. That is a condition. I had to leave UK after school. So then I was like, oh, if I leave UK after school, am I going back to Ghana? No. But getting a visa from the UK to a different country is very cheap, or it's very simple. So then why don't I take advantage of my student status to secure myself some visas? You understand? So that if it becomes critical, worst case scenario, I can just book a flight and go to wherever I want to go. So that is how come on one reason I found myself here.
Okay.
Understand? Yes. But another reasons too will come later. But on one reason. So being a student in the UK, you study a course for 1 year. After school, at least you are entitled to a 2 years post graduation study permit. You can live in the UK and work for 2 years. Within that 2 years, you are certain that you are going to get a job that is going to give you like a 5 years or a skilled worker visa sponsorship. That will now switch from the student status to the, let's say, the permanent residency route, like indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Understand? So that is one advantage of being a student in the UK. And then also, let me say, the system welcomes a lot of international students, so you don't feel left out. You don't feel alone. But I understand people are always depressed and stuff. But at least if you go out, you find a lot of blacks. Unlike here, that I can count the number of blacks that I have seen since I came here. You understand? By UK, once you open your door, you realize one black is passing, going to board the bus. It's all over. So in the UK is very, very, when it comes to like social life and everything, I would say UK is okay. Yeah, compared to this place. Yeah.
In as much as it's a tuition.
Regardless.
In country.
A tuition, they have found coffee. You have entered, they will never take you home. You understand? You have to just go do everything with caution. You understand? Do everything, but with caution, so that you live legally. I will not advise anybody to do everything and live illegally. So people try to go to pubs. I know that after school, I don't even have money to apply for that post-study, because that post-study right now, the visa, the money to pay to apply for that is getting to £3,000.
Okay.
Before you even be done with the school, you are owing school fees. How are you going to get £3,000 to pay that post-study thing? So Charlie, people will try and go to the pubs. Charlie, Brony will be. Now, you see that thing? People try and find their own ways and means. No worry, Brony.
Yeah.
Like the boys are always wild, the girls are also wild, but the girls, you mostly find them switching their visas to be doing care jobs. Like, yeah, but the boys, because the girls are not ready to marry a boy without a British passport or something. Yeah. So now the boys, you find them in the pubs and stuff.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay. So now, I think we'll talk about, the relationship issue in UK, and then also in addition to, the Jackpot movement from UK to Canada. Yeah, sir, like Jackie Chan. Okay, so your last words to your people. Motivation words to people watching us, and then also shout out to your family, friends, you understand? Yeah.
I'll say a big shout out to my family back home, especially my national service boss. She there, wherever I go, I'll mention her name. Wherever I go, Madam Martina. Do you know she didn't even know I was in Canada?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
Air Force.
It was like about last week I tested her, Madam. A new number is testing, she was calling. But she forgot the time difference. It was like 8 hours, 7 hours. I couldn't pick up. I was like, well, call her. But maybe I want to call her when she's at office. But because when I was in the office, people did not take me for anything. No.
Okay.
Like, oh boy, we'll buy on Yejuma after school. So
you mafia you.
I only wanted to call her during the time she was at the office.
Okay.
They will know that things they can't give me, like see that kind of thing. But
yeah,
Anytime I Nana, about 6 p.m. in Ghana, we free office.
Yeah.
So I shout out to her and my friends back home. A very good friend, Pius. He's now working at Jobberman, head office. And shout out to him. And everybody from Abilukuma.
Yeah. So you entreat people to come and study in the UK.
If you have the means, okay, but right now, I want to encourage people to go to the UK.
Your why or your reason will be in the next video.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, so we'll take it from there. So guys, you know, Frank gets a lot of just information for us. So just, you know, be updated, watch our videos to the end, comment, and then you can also ask questions that you are not getting to Frank personally. Frank, in our first video, in our previous video, you didn't share your social medias, you know. So right now share it so that people get maybe someone wants to get one-on-one interaction with you, or maybe ask some questions, personal question, you know. Your social media handles.
So my how do you call it? My Snap handle is at is it J_Frank.
J_Frank.
Yeah, J Frank. So okay. Instagram to the same thing, TikTok to the same thing, J_.
Okay.
But you mostly find me on TikTok and Snap most. Like if you want me to reply your messages, no WhatsApp, Snap and then TikTok. I'll see it.
Okay.
So J_Frank, you find me there. The Frank is PHRANK. PHRANK or NK. Try both of them. I think you'll find me there. Yeah.
Okay, both TikTok and then Snap.
Yeah.
You use the same handle there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So guys, I mean, this is where we draw the curtains, and then yes. So in case you just appear or you chance on our video, please make sure you subscribe to. My name is Alexander. My name is Brales, but you can choose to call me Ganyobi Official. So I'll entreat you to, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel on Let's Media Global TV. Comment. Let's be busy at the comment section. Anything bothering you, if you think this video is informative, this video is very exciting and then, you know, interesting, please make sure you give a thumbnail and then also comment, share, and also, you know, like our video so that TikTok so that YouTube will recommend our video or this video to people out there, you know, by liking, commenting, and then watching. TikTok, YouTube recommend this video to people out there. So guys, this is where we end here. We'll come back again. Make sure you watch the previous video and watch this one, and then make sure you watch the future videos that we'll be doing. So guys, this is where we end. Bye. Thank you, Frank.